Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the RoBuilder YouTube channel. Today we're bringing back an old series but on a new game, therefore a ton of new content. We did a series called Turning Free Roblox Games into 100,000 Robux, where we took this line runner game and completely transformed it into something pretty cool. If you haven't seen that, it's literally one of the most popular series on my channel, so go check it out. But I want to try something a bit out of my comfort zone, and I have been wanting to make a racing game for a very long time. Now, is this a good idea? I'm not sure. I suck at making cars, and I'm horrible at, more mid-poly type real terrain maps, but I think that's why I want to do it, because guys, there's nothing better than just learning a new skill. And right here, we have pretty much a great map to start off on. Now, I do want to see what type of gameplay this has, so I am going to click start, or play at least, and see, you know, what kind of thing we're working with. So, of course, we have a car, the free Jeep. You could put any kind of car on top of the spawn pads. Okay, so, race starting soon. Let's hop in a car. We can go, okay, we can go without it, you know, without it actually starting. So that's something that we're gonna have to get fixed script-wise. Oof. And, let's see. I don't know if there's, like, a lap counter or any UIs, but I do think it is super cool, the map, how there's so much different stuff you experience. You go through water, through lava, off-roading. Okay, we have a checkpoint. Now, what does the checkpoint do, though? Because if I go off track, like, how do I die? Let me try to die and see if I spawn at the checkpoint. Is there actually, like, anything within the game? Okay, let me see. We're dying. Let's see. Come on. No, you don't even spawn at the checkpoint. And the cars don't spawn back in. And I don't think there's any lap counter. So, I'm not sure how this is actually a game. Let me see. Let me go through this checkpoint and then hit the finish line. Going right over here. Come on. It seems like the only type of working thing in this game is these lights at the beginning. So I'm not sure exactly how I'll make this into a full awesome game. I would imagine we're gonna need maps, and we'll start by just 100% revamping this one with all new models, changing the color of the surface materials, everything like that, guys, because I think that would be the best bet for starting it. And then we're gonna need to hire a scripter to, actually make some stuff work. For example, you should probably spawn inside the car. So there should be a lobby of some sorts, and you spawn inside the car once a race begins. I think that's probably the best bet. So, let me go ahead, get a little game plan down on, like, a checklist of what all we're gonna need to do to the game. And then we may start changing up some stuff today, but I don't want to do too much in the first episode. I want to make sure you guys are excited for the series. So, if you are, and you want to see me turn racing into a full-on game, I'm thinking minigame type. So there will be a lobby, and then on a timer. So once there's 2 players in the lobby, boom, you guys can start a race. Vote on what map you want. I think that's how we're going to do it, guys. And we are going to be keeping the free Jeep. And if I can figure out how to work on it, we can maybe do some cool stuff. So guys, let me get a list. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so what I've got so far is we're gonna need a spawn/lobby, vote on maps, possibly. I'm not sure if we're gonna do more than one map. It just depends how the series goes. At the very least, we're gonna 100% fix up this map and make it look absolutely incredible. And then we need working checkpoints, because, yo, we hit checkpoints, and, yeah, I mean, what do they do? There's nothing on screen telling you what checkpoint you're at, or what lap you're on, what place you're in, anything like that. So I'm not sure what the checkpoints even do. So whatever they do, we definitely got to fix them. And then we want to make it so you spawn in the car once each round starts. And then, of course, remodel everything. So these signs, if at all even useful, we'll need to remodel them. The checkpoints, the lights, and then, of course, the trees. We got cactuses over here. We got fences. There's just a bunch of stuff that we should probably remodel. I mean, these are pretty clean, actually. We might keep the signs, but we'll see. Definitely want to remodel most of everything in the game. Oh, yikes. These palm trees. Ugh. Ugh. All right, guys. So first things first, I'm going to start it out by, I think I'm going to add on, like, make more mountainous things just as a border. So when you're on this side, you're not just looking off into nothing. So that's how we're going to start it off. Let's go ahead. I am horrible with the terrain. Let's edit. We want to add. Let's use this cylinder thing. And how big is this? Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good size. And we want to make this probably rock, I would assume. Or we could go jailbreak style and make it that sandstone. No, we should probably do rock for now. Or slate. All right, we're starting with rock, guys. So all I'm going to do is find a pretty low point right here and merge this in. There we go. Come out here, make a little swish, and then fill all of this in so it's real smooth. And of course, we'll be painting the tops, grass, and all of that good stuff, adding in some little details here and there as well. But we're going to make this, and then we're going to go right on top of it, make another one, just like that, and fill that in. I think for today, I just want to get the terrain sort of how I want it. And then next episode, we can remake all of the models. I think that'd be cool. And let's see. I don't know if I want this, like, fully connecting, so I am going to leave a little gap here. Bring this out, perfect, and then we're gonna fill that in. I'm so excited, guys. I've been wanting to make a racing game for so long, and I think this will, at the very least, teach me a lot. Like, I'm not good with terrain. Ooh, yeah, we definitely need to get closer so I can fill in all those imperfections. Just stuff like that. Like, I need to learn everything about terrain, and I'm not good at it at all yet. But you can only get better with practice, guys, so we're gonna keep it going. Right here, we can add another layer on top. Just something like that. Color it in. Or I guess fill it in. It's not really coloring. Alright. And we'll add one more up on top of this. Just something kind of like that. Alright, perfect. Now we have over here. So, oh, this. See, I really like how they did that. Like, just so much different textures. Really cool. Right here, we can make a big waterfall. I think that would be cool. So we'll go something like this. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do this, actually. Maybe just like something like this, I guess. All right, how is that? And then I'll figure out how to fade those off on the sides and everything like that. Put something here to make it an actual waterfall and just make it look really nice. Like it fits in with the game. And then over here, I think I'm going to come out a little bit and then back. Just because we're not going to be able to go off of the track once the game is done. I just don't think that's, like, wise. Like, why would you be able to go off of the track? But we'll definitely see. So now we at least have a border, and I could probably, well, I think that's actually a pretty good height. We should probably add something though here, just something like this to break it up, guys, because we don't want it just to be a flat line over there. I think that looks pretty good. All right, now we want to switch to painting, and we're going to add grass on the top of everything. We want to turn off our like snap thing. How do we do that? Plane lock off. There we go. And then we're going to make this a little bit smaller so we can fit on these. I'm going to paint the top of all of this rock stuff that I just made, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we have the whole border done now, okay? There's actually a border to the map, and when we're down here, we don't just fly off into the abyss, okay? So, up next, color changing, okay? We need to get some colors going on, and maybe some lighting. I'm pretty bad at lighting. But I'm just gonna, okay, look. Here we go, guys. Here's how it looks now. Let me get a cool angle. So while I'm working on the lighting, we'll go from like right here. All right, so here's how it looks now. We're gonna delete everything. And honestly, you can't hate me for saying this, but this already looks better in my opinion. We are gonna open up the toolbox and go with the sunless sky. I think this is one of the best skies. It's just really bright, vibrant, and fun. Lighting. Our ambient needs to go way up, and I want to make it have like a orangey yellow tone for a very like warm vibe, you know, like, hey, this is real nice. And we might even do regions, like region 3 for lighting. So when we go like, I don't know, in here, it'll get darker. In here, it might get a little darker. If we go over by the volcano, it could start getting dark and maybe like a red tint in the air. If we do regional lighting, though, I'm not sure if we're going to do that or not. But I already think the map looks so much better just with what we've done for lighting so far. And I'm not going to add any crazy effects until we're done. But I do want to kind of give a little bit of a color shift too. So color shift top. We're going to do a kind of a blue here. Not that harsh of a blue, though. Very, very light. And color shift bottom, I'm gonna go for more of a green. So we have like that grass sort of a color. I want like a... We'll go something like this. All right, now we need to hop into the terrain editor. And if you guys didn't know, you can change the color of any bit of terrain. So we're going to start with the water. Let me go over by the beach since that's like its natural water habitat. I don't want a whole one transparency. I definitely want it to have some good color. There we go. I want this to be more of a cyan. Ooh, it's like neon glowing. Probably a little too harsh. Something like that. There we go. And now our materials, guys. The grass. Ooh, the grass is a big tough. That definitely needs to be changed first. So right here, let's go. Whoa. So personally, I love this. I love the really harsh colors. I think it looks so much better. I might even keep this. I know people are going to hate on me for it because they always do. But I really like those kind of colors. Whoa, not that. That's tough. A lot of people say do like a greeny brown. But I love that more cartoon-esque feel. So I'm going to go with right here for now, okay? Oh, no, that looks way worse. All right, this is the grass I'm using, at least for now, guys, okay? At least for now. Now, what is this one here? Is this, mud? No, it's got to be something else. It might just be ground, now that I'm looking at it. Okay, let's get this out. Let's see, ground right here. Yep, it is ground. I want to make this more muddy, more of a brown. Ew, what is that? You know what? I'm doing it like this. Go to a brown, make this darker. All right. And then I'm going to go back to our terrain here. Go to ground and pick screen color. Kind of something like that. And now we can go darker. I'm thinking like this for the ground texture. It kind of gives that dirt like, yo, people have been driving in here. I think that is our best bet. Now this, I think, needs to be a lot darker. And we're about to figure that one out. What is that, though? Okay, that's the mud. So let's go like way over here and just like, should that be lighter or darker? I'm gonna go something like this for now, okay? That's probably gonna change at a later time, but for now, I think it looks pretty all right. I like how the rock looks, I think. Let me see. Yeah, like the rock looks like an all right color. This already looks so much better in my opinion. What is the main thing we're driving on? What is that? Is it salt? No, it's definitely not snow. Whoa, it is concrete. I would have never guessed. This just needs to be like straight up gray. Yeah, something like that, I guess. We probably should go a little bit lighter though. Really want those colors to pop, you know? All right, so other than that, I think I'm gonna leave the sandstone how it is for now. We can always change it later. Water looks good. Sand looks good. All right, I think we're good for adjusting colors of stuff at the moment. We may make some more changes later. But I think for today, we're good. In the next video, we're going to start making models, guys. So we're going to be replacing the pine trees, these trees, literally every model on this map, we're going to be replacing within the next video. So if you guys are hyped for that, oh, and we'll be placing them, of course, a lot more. Like over here is going to be a forest instead of like random trees on this half and nothing on this half. So we'll be definitely filling up the map quite a bit. But if you guys are hyped for it, definitely let me know by dropping a like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.